What's up, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about how I have over $70,000 in credit cards from Navy Federal on the personal side. Damn! And you know we're going to get right to it because I don't like my time being wasted, so I'm not here to waste yours. So if you're here right now, I know your goal is to get to that bag. Over here, we learn how to leverage OPM, other people's money, so we can build wealth and we can touch millions. In order to even do that, you have to purchase income producing assets. That's what we do on this side, so we can't rock with no little baby limits like $500 or $1,000 on the credit card. We want the big boy limits. Because the goal here is to change our lives. We can't change our life with $500 or $1,000. We want the 20K credit card, 30K credit card, 50K loans, the 100K lines of credit. I can make something shake with that. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. So Navy Federal was my first bank. I learned over time that they give out very high limits and I wanted to be a part of that. I also learned that to get those high limits, that first they have to trust you with a small bag. I also knew that Navy Federal was big on relationship banking, meaning that you have to build a relationship with them for them to trust you to loan you money. And this being my first account at 18 years old, I knew that I should deposit everything that I get into this account. I used to put the money that I got from my refund check back into my account. Hell, I used to put everything that I had back into that account, which wasn't much because I was an 18-year-old college student. Originally, they approved me for $500 on a credit card. I had to prove to them that they could trust me with the money. So I used to purchase food and gas with it and pay it off immediately. I used to do this every single month so I would look responsible to them. I wanted to prove to them that if they gave me that bag, that I would not fumble it. So after a couple of months, my little $500 limit went up to $1,500. Then a couple months after that, it went up to $4,000. That's when I decided to apply for the Navy Federal flagship credit card. That's the big boy of Navy Federal credit cards. When I applied for that, they approved me for $10,900. So a couple months after that, I decided to apply for the Cash Rewards credit card. That's when they approved me for $20,000. So now I'm 19 years old with $35,000. I'm balling. Or at least that's how I felt. I thought I was rich and this only took 9 months. This was all because I built trust and a relationship with this bank. Even if you have bad credit, if you build trust with Navy Federal, they will still lend you money. If you're just starting your credit journey, I recommend you take it very seriously. If you've been having credit and you didn't take it seriously, I recommend you do whatever you can to get your credit fixed. When this is gonna pay off in the long run. So make sure you spend your time wisely and you do what you gotta do to get it fixed. It's gonna be worth it. Over time, the limits on my credit card went up to $72,000. So I started off with about $500 and over time it got to $72,000. This shows you the power of the relationship building that you can do with Navy Federal. It's only gonna get bigger and better. Another way to start off your relationship with Navy Federal is a Navy Federal pledge loan or savings secured loan. This is basically when you deposit $250 into your savings account and they loan it back to you. The minimum for this is $250 and I believe the maximum is $50,000. But in retrospect, the amount doesn't matter. You can put $250 in or you can put $50,000 in. Still gonna do the same thing when it comes to building a relationship with Navy Federal. I want you guys to write this down because this is important. The trick is, soon as they loan the money back to you, you want to pay 90% of it off. This is going to show that you paid majority of your loan on your credit report. Another hack is you can get multiple savings secured loans. A trick that I do is I get a few pledge loans, I pay 90% of them. Then I get a few more and I pay them off completely. This shows on my credit report that I do have paid off loans, but I also have loans that are active and open that I've paid off majority of. Some of the people watching this don't want to take the time to build the relationship with Navy Federal. You want to dive in head first and then expect a large credit amount. But you got to realize this is a marathon, not a sprint. Stop wanting everything to come so fast. I told y'all it took me 8 months to get my first high limit credit card. And that's relatively quick. But some of y'all expect it to happen overnight, which is not the case. Build the relationship with them, have hella products with them, whether it's a checking, savings, credit products, savings secured loan, even a car loan if that's what you want to do. They'll show you love in return. So if you're looking for high limits, this is what you need to do. Get multiple products with Navy Federal. Make sure you're building that relationship by depositing money. Whatever money that you get, deposit into Navy Federal. And if you do get your first credit card with them, if it's a small limit, don't worry. Pay your bills on time and eventually you're gonna get that high limit that you want. And always remember, the top ain't going nowhere. You just gotta get there. And beat me there. Don't meet me there. Let's get it.
Couldn't be, had to go and get it. Steady grinding just behind the scenes. I've been on a mission. Gotta touch him by any means.
Said we can go eye for